Hey, what's up, Travis? This is Ren. I just wanted to shoot you a quick video here, basically on 3 things that you could do to your site to really rank you guys for the right stuff so you guys can really start competing and getting a lot more traffic in and really help you guys out in the end here. So, the 3 main things I want to talk to you today about, man, is going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So basically, let me just jump into this and let's get started and not waste any more of my time or yours. So, taking a look, I'm on your front page here, and man, I could tell immediately that you guys have a picture as basically just a one-line code. So, that's actually basically where that comes in is content. Content is basically all the wording that you see right here and everything that we can highlight on the front page. So you want a lot more, at least 1,500 words of content to really describe what your site's about on the front page alone. And throughout all these pages, you need a lot more content as well, as I noticed as I went through them. So to really optimize your website fully. Taking a look at one of your main competitors, which is Dick's Sporting Goods, they have a lot of paintball supplies, and basically looking at them, we could see that at the very bottom here, even on their product page, that they have a section just for specific content. So they know how to optimize their content well. However, that's no what they're optimizing for is nowhere close to that 1,500 word standard that we want to keep to really optimize fully with Google. So actually looking at another one of your competitors, Titman.com, we could see that they actually have not a whole lot of content for paintball markers. As you can see, actually, that was one of the main things I saw that you were trying to rank for as well, paintball markers, and I also chose paintball guns just to show you one of the massive search amounts that actually gets searched 90,000 times a month that you guys aren't missing out on for not ranking for. So moving on, actually, next thing I really want to talk to you about is citations. I noticed you guys had a lot of local stores around the areas. And basically, people, when they're looking for one of your local stores, they'd be looking for something like a paintball supply store, paintball supply. And to pop up as a authoritative figure as the paintball supply here in a local city would actually be with something called the local map pack in citations. So basically, once you submit your Google Place card with a place and you have your Google verified area within the map pack, now what to rank in the first spot for where you're at, you'd want to make sure that first of all you're ranking for the right stuff on the website, on the local website for wherever they are. And then second of all, you want to make sure that you have something called citations, which influences your actual ranking within the area of the map pack. So that's basically your business's name, address, and phone number, as we can see here in this Google Place card. So once you submit those to different directories throughout the web, you'll basically be able to rank in the first places of the map pack. And I actually have a cool tool that lets me see different citations. But since you guys don't even have anything to compare to, I didn't even pull it up or anything. So if you guys want to, get your local map pack ranked, you want to get that local area ranked, you got to make sure, first of all, get your Google verified business for your local businesses. We'll need to look out for those guys because they don't seem to have any kind of Google Place card for themselves. So moving on and going past that, basically, I also looked at paintball markers. Paintball markers itself got searched 3,000 times on average a month. So basically, you guys not ranking in the first spots for it is really affecting the people not coming to you guys. So as you can see, you guys aren't anywhere in the front page. But Titman was. So actually, taking a look here, is to rank in these organic results is actually with something called backlinks. So basically, when one website is linking back to your website, that website's linking back is considered a backlink. The more higher authority, higher quality backlinks you have linking back, then the more you're going to rank for whatever your content's ranking for. And also there's a lot more that goes into it, but also basically whatever that site's ranking for as well. So the site linking back to you, if it's a Pizza Hut, for example, for some reason Google's going to be like, Pizza Hut's linking back to these guys. I wonder why. Maybe they have something to do with pizza, so it's going to start investigating why Pizza Hut's, linking back to you, and it's most likely going to start ranking you for pizza, believe it or not. So you want to make sure that you have paintball websites or anything to do with paintball linking back to you guys, but not just any site. You really want to make sure it's a high quality site as well. So taking a look, actually, we could take a look at you guys right now. We could see that you have a total of 9,000 backlinks because you used to have 23,000 at one point, but because you haven't kept updated with it, they're falling off at a slow rate. 63 this month you've already lost, and total traffic entirely out of the nation, you have only 1,500 searches, actually people coming through your website on average a month, and you're ranking for almost 2,000 keywords, which is okay, but for a national site, not the greatest. You guys could be doing a lot better. As we could see, if we come down, I can actually judge backlinks quality right here. As you can see, you have almost majority of them is 0 to 10. 0 to 10, as you could tell, is going to be your lowest quality of backlinks, and they aren't doing the greatest amount of work for you, considering authority and link juice. So basically, I like to consider these almost next to nothing. And then 10 to 20s are just a step above that, 155 of those. And then 2 to 3s are just a little bit better, but you only have 9 of those. So once again, they aren't doing a whole lot for you. Just to give you an idea what we do over here at Rocket Ship SEO is that we only provide some of the highest quality backlinks here. We like to make a nice a ladder effect, so we really want to make sure that you get those 4 to 5s, those 5 to 6s, those 6 to 7s, those 7 to 8s, those 8 to 9s, those 9s to 100s. We really want to make sure that you get those high quality backlinks to really affect your rankings. And taking a look at one of your main competitors, Titman.com, as we can see, they have 429,000 live backlinks, and they're adding on a monthly basis, seeing how they get 56,000 people to their site on average every month. They're ranking for those 18,000 keywords. They have that content throughout their page. So all those things working together is what actually is establishing them as a main authority in the nation on a global scale. So actually taking a look here, and to show you exactly what we're taking a look at is like these guys right here, when their page is coming up, titman.com/c/paintball markers, actually paintball markers being their main keyword, we come in here and we can actually take a look at that specific page and why that page is ranking. Seeing that they only have 40 live backlinks to that page, that specific page itself is getting 10,000 people on average a month to that page alone. But what this shows me is that this is an easier page to rank for because it isn't it's not as optimized as the whole site as a whole. So basically what this tells me is that these keywords that you guys are not ranking for is because you guys aren't optimized right for it, and it could easily be getting optimized just with some of the SEO work that we do over here. So a quick recap basically on what we just talked about today, Travis, is basically content. You need more content on your front page alone and throughout all your other pages on your site. We also talked about citations, how you guys, if you guys really want to help out your local stores and your local shops around the nation, you really need these things called citations, and you need to get your Google verification cards in for these local places and walk them through that. I can help you out, like I said, throughout this whole process, and everything that we're talking about today I can do as well. But moving on, last thing I was talking about today was your backlinks, how you guys need way more backlinks that are authoritative and higher relevance to what you guys do in order to rank and become a national dominant authority here for the paintball supply and paintball markers, discount paintball. So all these things, a lot of these keywords that you're not ranking for, like I said, paintball guns. Just paintball guns themselves get searched 90,000 times a month on average, and you're missing out on all that traffic because you guys don't have a large enough selection with a lot of content that focuses on that, and without those backlinks, you guys aren't doing a lot of justice for yourselves. So once again, Travis, if you'd like to reach out to me and we could talk more on how I can actually help you guys out and get you guys ranked for the right stuff, well, like I said, my number is actually right here, and in the end, man, It doesn't matter if you'd like to try this out for yourself, you're more than welcome to. This is like a mechanic. I like to make the analogy of a mechanic working on a car. I could show you everything that's wrong with it, and you can choose to either use me or try to go with somebody else to figure it out. But in the end, I'm the one with all the resources and the professional. If you'd like to save yourself some time and money, you can go ahead and give me a call, man. My number is 719-331-2970. Thanks again, Travis, for taking the time to watch this video. I hope to talk to you soon. All right.